Hey guys, welcome to a very special audio commentary. This game is actually between myself and a friend of mine. We'll call him Misuzu for this game because that's what his Battle.net username is. We also like to call him Pingu. And I found out today that his Korean name is Jinhwan. I'm actually trying to learn Korean at the moment, so there you go. Anyway, myself, Vaul in blue in the top right, the right position, the eastern position on Python, and we've got Misuzu in teal on the left-hand side of the map at the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock position. First pylon going up for Misuzu there. Anyway, this guy's a friend of mine. I play with him quite a lot. Just actually had this game about 20 minutes ago. It was a really fun game, so I thought I'd just upload it. I get beaten all the time by this guy, so it's always fun to upload a replay against him where I do really well. We've got a gateway going up already for Misuzu, and he's sending out his probe now to scout. So let's see how this goes. On the other hand, on my base, haven't actually finished the supply depot. The supply depot yet. All right, time to go scout. And we've got a simulator going down, so he's not deciding to do a double gate zealot rush as it sometimes does. And myself just pulling off a very normal build order there, just both barracks and a simulator at the same time. Both of us scouting in the wrong directions, but we'll eventually find each other's bases before long. Python, very standard map, very, very overplayed, I think. It's pretty much the replacement for Lost Temple these days. Everybody plays this map, everybody knows exactly how it goes. It's a pretty boring map, but again, if you just feel like doing something really basic, this is the map to use if you're not in the mood for any surprises. The probe has managed to find my base at this point, so showing up. I haven't got a marine out yet, but probe's ready to do some scouting. Pretty annoying stuff, really, if the probe stays in your base for too long, but if you've got a marine out by the time the probe gets there, it's not too much difficulty, and we've got Misuzu putting down a cybernetics core, so going for one gateway so far. Not doing anything too spectacular or out of the ordinary. I'm putting my factory down already. And the Marine shows up, ready to start shooting the probe, but the probe's quite a fast unit. You can keep it alive for a long time, so it's avoiding the Marine for now. We've got Dragoon range upgrading by the looks. We've scouted that. And once that second Marine comes out, it's able to box in the probe fairly easily, both of them together, just as long as you mark them right. You can keep the probe out of your base, and this is the point at which I decide to change from doing an ordinary strat and go for something a little bit more unusual, shall we say. Dragoon taking out my own scout in the base. So I've seen that he's going for Dragoon range. I've seen that he's getting a pylon there, not that it matters too much. And he's got one gate so far. I don't really know whether he's going to expand after this. But my Marine's going in now, and here we go. The second barracks going down. So the plan here is to just build a lot of Marines and get some medics and just supplement them with some tanks and head out for an early kind of push. Hopefully the Protoss won't expect that from happening. 2 gates going down. Probably a good idea if you know that you're going up against a lot of Marines, but in this case he hasn't really realized that I'm getting a lot of Marines and Academy going down. Reason for that is that I want to get a couple of medics out. Also need to get the comset, because the typical response to this kind of thing is to get some Dark Templars, and if you've got the comset out, you've at least got a chance of surviving against Dark Templars for a while until you get the missile turret up. So Dragoons attempted to come up the ramp here and snipe some Marines, which they successfully do, but not without taking a lot of damage. And the rationale behind this is that if the Dragoons can just delay the Terrans from coming out and expanding, then they're in a strong position. But what he hasn't counted on is the fact that I'm actually not going to be expanding and going to be pushing out with a lot of Marines and tanks, and weakening your Dragoons like that is not such a good idea. But in this case, he thought he was pretty safe from a push and just trying to delay the expansion, and that normally would have been a good idea, but not in the case of what's about to happen. Here we go. 3 Dragoons, several of them badly damaged, so they're not going to last too long. First medic's coming out, the comsat going down, and Protoss, Misuzu trying to expand here. Now, if he knew that I was going to push out with a lot of Marines and tanks, he definitely wouldn't be expanding, but because he thinks that I'm going to be fast expanding, that's what he's going to be doing. So at this point, just keeping the additional Marines back so that they can't be spotted by the Dragoons at all. Got a robotics facility going down there, so additional tech going down there, which is a little bit early, and again, it's just playing basically into the hands of this rush, which is about to occur. And 4 or 5 Dragoons standing outside the base, not going to be enough. We'll see how it goes. We've got second Nexus coming online now. If you are looking at the minimap, there's a probe heading down to the base in the 6 o'clock position. It did take a very sneaky early third expansion, but again, I mean, what he needs to be doing is watching out for this rush. But once again, just playing into the hands. We'll see if he actually expands. If he does build a third Nexus down there, then it's just pretty much very unfortunate for the Protoss player at this point. Citadel of Adun already, and here we go. Basically the hand is laid down. Marines showing up. The Dragoons immediately running away, realizing they can't take out that huge Terran force.